How about some show feedback? If only if it's funny.
Oh, well, then let's skip it.
No.
Gorgo said, really good episode, guys. I laughed out loud at work a few times listening to it. We got that a lot from people. It's mostly on the social medias that people thought the last episode was very funny. I apologize in advance for this one. Wombat's After the Bread is brilliant. That would be my Patreon show that doesn't exist yet. But I did make a channel which has nothing on it yet, and I haven't done anything for it.
Perfect. Sounds like people should be signing up right now.
So it's like the beginnings of it is there. Like
I think the endings of it's probably there too.
Yes.
Right.
There's something.
That's the easy part.
I made something.
Making the page is the easy part.
I know, making the content. I understand.
It's everything else.
Yeah,
all the planning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. So. Yeah. I don't know anybody who's like personally who's done a Patreon and been successful at it. Do you?
I've seen. I know of successful Patreons,
right.
but I don't know if I really. Yeah, it's like we can't all be blank check.
Right.
But
I was on an advertising call with them the other day.
I know, and I told you that
he was very excited.
If I was on that call, I would have fainted.
Really?
I don't know. I would have not been able to speak.
Well, there's not a lot of speaking that goes on in these calls.
Good news, you were muted.
Yeah, well,
no, you're not muted. You have to mute yourself.
If I knew that,
David.
If I knew that David Sims was on the line, I would have been like, what?
It could have been another David associated with the show. Is maybe there's like a behind the scenes guy.
No,
David?
there's the behind the scenes guy in that show is named Ben.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Sorry, I'm allowed to be a fan of other podcasts. Stop judging me.
All right. Well, get ready for an all new sponsor coming up in a future CAGcast episode. Also, probably sponsoring Blank Check.
Yep, exciting.
Yes.
So, anyway,
yes.
That's that. That's that. On to the next one.
Correct, sir.
Yes, Dr. Trey has to say, great show as usual, guys. Sorry to hear Wombat having such a rough time. Hopefully he's getting some professional help in addition to trying to make lifestyle changes. I think the world needs him around for much longer than 4 years. Life insurance be damned. Well, I make no promises, but I did make an appointment to see a doctor in a couple of weeks. So we'll see how that goes.
What kind of doctor?
We're going to start with my regular doctor and go from there.
Just like a physical?
Yeah.
Checkup?
Yes.
Oh.
Which I haven't had in 2 years.
Okay. So. Good. You need to have that yearly, Wombat.
I know. You sound like my wife.
I don't do that either. I don't go every year because I don't have a doctor.
You should.
You need to get a doctor.
Should.
I know.
Doctors are good. I have one.
You go every year. You turn your head. You cough.
Right.
Yeah, my wife goes.
Shake hands. You get out of there.
He's a nice guy. He'll probably yell at me for being too fat, and I'll tell him I'm depressed, and he'll probably give me drugs, and everybody wins. Right? Isn't that how it works?
I like my plan better.
I think you're thinking about Canada.
Yeah, Canada's good too.
Canada, they give you drugs?
They do. Lots of drugs in Canada. Cheap drugs.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.